Welcome back. One final point before we go tonight. What the mainstream media neglected to tell you about the news this week. While the mainstream media obsessed about Melania Trump, the First Lady, not going to Davos with the president, here are the things that happened that really matter. President Trump's approval rating climbed back up to 40%. Why is that, you ask? Well, perhaps it's because people are starting to feel the positive impacts of the Trump tax cuts, bonuses, raises, benefits. The mainstream media is always in such a hurry to regurgitate the line about President Trump's approval rating being the lowest in modern history, blah, blah, blah. Funny how they didn't care to mention when Trump passed a very popular economic stimulation plan and it made his approval ratings go up. Speaking of tax cuts, how many stories have you heard from the mainstream media praising the companies who are giving their employees bonuses and raises? You know how long the Democrats have been fighting for a federally mandated $15 an hour minimum wage? Well, the Trump tax cuts prompted companies to raise the wage to $15 an hour voluntarily. So where's the praise? Where's the celebration? Instead, Nancy Pelosi calls the bonuses crumbs, and Debbie Wasserman Schultz says a $1,000 bonus won't go very far. And the mainstream media, they just shake their little puppet heads and agree. President Trump offers a path to citizenship to dreamers, 1.8 million dreamers actually, in exchange for border security and funding for a border wall, an end to chain migration, and an end to the diversity visa lottery. A very reasonable compromise. Yet the mainstream media, guess what they're doing? That's right, the mainstream media is not reporting on the fact. They are parroting the talking points from the far left. Trump is a racist. Trump wants to slash legal immigration, they say. Funny how the left conveniently forgets this little quote. Let me read it to you. Those who enter our country illegally and those who employ them disrespect the rule of law. And because we live in an age where terrorists are challenging our borders, we cannot allow people to pour into the U.S. undetected, undocumented, and unchecked. That, by the way, was President Barack Obama in 2006. But the mainstream media didn't tell you about that, did they? No, they didn't. Last but not least, Planned Parenthood CEO Cecile Richards is stepping down from her position at the head of the abortion giant. Now, liberals are claiming that she was such a success, but under Richards' leadership, Planned Parenthood is under federal investigation. They have closed abortion clinics across the country. They've been exposed covering up statutory rape, accepting racist donations to abort black kids, and there are more pro-life laws on the books than ever before. The only thing Cecile Richards was successful in doing at Planned Parenthood was increasing abortions by 11%. But did the mainstream media tell you that? No, they didn't. The mainstream media doesn't care to report any of that to you, so we will. And that's my final point. You can reach me on Twitter at Liz_Wheeler. If you liked the show, please send me an email at oann.com/contact. In the meantime, catch us here tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern. And until then, have a good night.